Today I'm taking the first class of computer science for class 11th, and in this class we will discuss that what are the different topics that we have to cover in class 11th. Your class 11th syllabus has been divided into 3 units. First is computer system and organization. Second is computational thinking and programming. Third unit is society, law and ethics. Marks distribution of these units are as following. Computer system is of 10 marks, your programming part that is of 45 marks, and society, law and ethics that is of 15 marks. Total, if I sum all 3 marks, it will be 70. So theory is of 70 marks and rest 30 marks are of practical. Further elaboration of unit 1 is given here. The topics that we are going to cover, that we will cover in the syllabus of unit 1, this is written here. So basic computer organization, some hardware information part is given here. Second, software information, like what are the different softwares this thing have been given. Some memory units detail has been given, and here we have a new topic, that is Boolean logic. So gates have been defined here. After that, number system is there and some coding patterns are given. That is basically a theoretical part. And there, after that, compilation and interpretation part is given here. So this will be explained to you. After that, there is a concept of operating system has been explained. So brief introduction is given there. And finally, the last topic is all about the cloud computing and cloud services. So these are the topics that is given in unit 1, and this will carry 10 marks in your final exams. Now this is second unit, that is computational thinking and programming. So this is the main unit of class 11th, and we have to learn programming in this topic. The language that we will use in class 11th to learn this computational thinking and programming is Python. And to learn this topic properly, we have to learn Python and the options available with Python. So the details about Python is not relevant here, because this is something that is to be taught you throughout the year. Okay, so I'm not defining this, I'm just showing it, and obviously it is of no use for you people right now. Third unit is society, law and ethics, 15 marks, and this topic is basically covering all the ideas that we people have to face while living in a society. What are the different rules and ethics, and what are the cyber concepts that everyone should know. So the detailed idea of these things have been given here in this topic. So this is the third topic. Okay, now this is given something about practical, 30 marks, so we'll discuss it later on. Okay, so I'm going back. See, I'm coming to this part, that is second unit. Yes, this one. This is the most important unit of class 11th, and you people have to put a lot of efforts to understand this concept, because if I explain that what is a programming, what is programming, so programming is the thing that comes from your brain. Nobody can make you understand that in what manner you have to find the solution of a particular problem. It is only you who can find the best solution for a particular problem. So programming is all about finding a solution of a problem. A problem will be given to you and you have to find out the best solution of the problem. These problems can be numerical, like mathematical problems. These problems can be some internet related problems, or any problem, any solution, or any work which can be done on computers. So you have to learn that how to segregate a problem into some smaller steps, how to divide a larger problem into smaller steps, and how to find the solution of that particular problem. One thing is very important here. You have to be innovative while learning computer programming, because like other subjects, if I talk about some other subjects like mathematics, so we have some formulas which can be applied to find solution of a problem. But in computers, We do not have any formula. If a problem is given to you, you have to devise up your own formula, and where to implement it and how to implement it, this is to be decided by you. One more thing is important here. Whatever we have learned up to class 10th, since we have not learned any programming up to class 10th, so whatever we have learned will not help us, because it's a completely new concept, and your attention is necessary. It's compulsory thing for you. Like, if you want to learn programming in an effective manner, all the time you have to present with your mind to learn programming. Okay, so this is the basic idea. And like we have learned HTML in class 10th, so uh, it was simple language, and you are not supposed to put some algorithm into it. So basic idea of HTML was to apply the tags only, and any it is not required that any algorithm is to be implemented in the programming. But here in Python, on every step you have to think that what you can do and what is the best way to find solution of a particular problem. So this is the basic idea, and I want you to join computer science, to take computer science as a subject, if you think that you can elaborate the things, you can divide a problem into smaller segments, you can draw solutions, you can think logically, and most important, you have to learn to innovate the things. You have to find out your own ideas, you have to find out new solutions of a particular problem. Then only computer science will be a good choice for you. Okay, so in next class we will learn about, we'll start with unit 1, and I'm expecting that computer organizations like IO, CPU, input output, CPU, battery, and these things you people already learned in your previous classes, so I'm not taking these two topics. First is basic computer organization, second is types of softwares. I'm not starting with this, and I'm also leaving this third topic, that is bytes. So these things you people have already learned. So I will start with number system in the next topic, number system in the next video. Okay, so we'll be starting with number system, then we'll have other topics which will be falling in the sequence. Okay, so that's all for today, and in next class I'll explain the contents of the subject. Okay, and most important, feel free to ask anytime any query which is coming in your mind. Do not think that okay, we'll ask it tomorrow, no tomorrow. Whatever questions your mind is asking, you people can ask that time only. Okay, and be interactive. Whenever I'm teaching, I want everyone to be interactive. Keep on asking questions if you're not getting any description when I'm providing you, any detail when I'm providing you. So if you're not getting those details properly, better you ask me, and that time only. Okay.